Do 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 do. Hello, anybody out there? Anybody? Anybody? Ooh, what's up, Ian? Ian's in the house. What up? What up? Shari's on. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good Monday evening. Alan Schultz is in the house. What's up, man? How is it going? Good Monday. It's been a whole 24 hours since I've seen y'all. Oh, let me know how you are. How has Monday been for you so far? Some people love Mondays, some people hate them. Every day in my life is a Monday. Every day in my life is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What's up, Heidi girl? Laura's here. Fantastic. Woo. Angelique is here. Mandy, what's up? I've heard it said, love is such an interesting game. You never know who's gonna play you, who you're gonna play. You can't tell a heart who it's supposed to love. It's just gonna do what it's gonna do. Just gotta hold on to what you do before you accidentally fell in love with you. Where would you go and who would you tell? Would you make a fool out of me if I fell in love with you accidentally? What's up, Annie? What's up, Tracy? Shari, it's just so today? Come on, we gotta fix that. Maria. I know it's true that love can be cruel. You never know if it's gonna end or completely explode. You can't tell your heart to always stay in love. Now it comes and it goes so many times around. What would you do if I accidentally fell in love with you? Where would you go and who would you tell? Would you make a fool out of me if I fell in love with you accidentally? What's up, KK? Valerie, nice. Ooh, I ain't gonna chase you down, so you better move fast. I'll be hanging around. Oh, yes, I ain't going out for somebody else accidentally. What's up, Ella? Would you make a fool out of me if I fell in love with you? If I fell in love with you. If I fell in love with you, yeah, accidentally. What's up, Marv? Thanks for being here. Oh, yeah. Y'all, it's Monday. Boom. Monday evening. At least here out in Arizona, it's only 5 o'clock. But I see many Eastern and Central Standard Times where the evening is in full swing. Heidi Ramsey, how do you pre-order the new CD? See, that would be so amazing if I was that organized, but I'm not. So Heidi, you get full access. The album is already yours in Patreon because you are a Patreon member. And the rest of the world can order it on April 1. If I was more organized, I would certainly have pre-orders up. I know I get a lot of questions, like they want it, y'all want it, but I just don't have the organizational skills to like keep up with the orders. So I just, as soon as they come in, I fill them and send them out. Karen, it's bedtime here, yeah. I got to talk to Karen today. It was nice. I haven't talked to her in years and years. What's up, Raymond? Laura's back in. Crystal's here. What's up, girl? First date went good? Nice, Marv. I love it. All right. My dog Charlie is staring at me. She uses nonverbal communication most of the time. What's up, Jen? Thanks for being here. Charlie, get in your bed. Get in your bed. Wait, that's not right. There we go. Miss Heidi Ramsey, earlier you said you're going to buy gifts, but you know what? Because you're on Patreon, you have that fancy little link that gets you you can pre-order. You can order as many as you want because you're a Patreon member, and you get a discount. Boom. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that very, very much. You can see more of my hair. My hair is a wreck. I've been trying to get in to get it cut. You know me, I always love wearing hats and bandanas, so haircuts really are kind of like once a year maybe. This is all supposed to be on one side, but it looks silly to have it all coming out one side of a bandana, so. Yeah. Oh my golly. We're gonna keep on moving on, keep on moving on. I've had such a busy, busy day, and I wanted to sit down and like pull out some super old songs and kind of rearrange some of the older songs. And I've had quite a few orders on the website, and that's good, but I then have to pack them up and stuff. So it was a day of shipping. Spent most of the day packing and shipping, and I was able to get some organized, but I've had a few people message me and be like, girl, you are so disorganized. Like, yeah. Yeah, I am. I see Dane just commented somewhere, but I don't see him on here. He's always giving me crap. Dane is my guitar player, in case you don't know that. All right, I'm gonna keep on singing. I'm living in a fairy tale. I'm drinking from a wishing well. Can't live that way too long. Drifting further down an empty highway, hoping you might be going my way. You're here a moment, then you're gone. You've got me wrapped around your little finger. You've got me dreaming bigger than you know. You've got me headed straight for a disaster, yeah. You're everywhere I go. Can't keep living life in hiding. Can't keep falling so blindly. We're just a vapor in the day. Holding on to you so tight. Memories that I just can't find. It might be wrong to feel this way. You've got me wrapped around your little finger. You've got me dreaming bigger than you know. You've got me headed straight for a disaster, yeah. You're everywhere I go. I know it. You know it too. Even though we are so far away, one day I'll still be waiting on you. What will be, but I'll love you. I'm gonna love you either way. You've got me wrapped around your little finger. You've got me dreaming bigger than you know. You've got me headed straight for a disaster, yeah. You're everywhere I go. Thank you, Karen. You're everywhere I go. What's up, Sarah? Thanks for being here. Ooh, everywhere I go. Missy, this is your favorite song. Yeah. I saw you got your tapes. I'm glad they got there that fast. Thank you guys for the tips. I appreciate that so much. As you know, I do work for tips on here. Don't feel obligated to tip ever, but if you've got a few extra bucks that you want to throw at me, I will certainly accept them. Thank you for that. Appreciate all the tips, every one of them. So we do a tip challenge on every live Facebook show, and the last one, the winner was and is dun 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 Missy Marvy. So I just sent off your order that you are now having. Now you have your tapes, and now you will get the brand new album, Watch Me Rise. Boom! You will get that in your mailbox coming soon. So this is not quite available yet, everybody. It is coming for everybody on April 1st, but we are doing we're doing giveaways up until the release and kind of promoting it and letting some people get in on the action a little bit early. If you are a Patreon member, you already have access to that. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you. And so Patreon members, you can download the album right from your account. And then, of course, the upper level Patreon members got their hard copies weeks ago. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. But anyhow, I'm going to keep on moving on. Keep on moving on. You're loving these concerts, Crystal? Good. I am too. If you don't stop looking like that, I think I'm gonna have to crash head first into your smile. No, it ain't what you think, unless what you think is you're everything I want. Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? Oh, baby, I've been trying to concentrate. Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? 2, 3, 4, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Oh yeah, do it again. And if you don't stop talking like that, you know I'm gonna have you on my mind all day. Yeah, it's probably what you think. Damn, baby, you know what I think. And I should probably just call in. Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? Oh, baby, you gotta say those things. Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? 2, 3, 4. Do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Yeah, do it again. Yeah. Why don't you do it again? Why don't you? And if you don't stop doing all that, I'm gonna just sit back and fall in love with you again and again and again and again. Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? Oh, baby, why you gotta ruin my day? Oh, baby, why you gotta do that to me? 2, 3, 4. Do it again, do it again. Do it again, do it again. Oh, baby, do it again. Oh, yeah. What's up, Carrie? Thanks for being here. 'Cause I love it when you walk like that. Do it again. I love it when you talk like that. Do it again. So I wrote that song many, many, many moons ago, and it is on this album, A Little Bit of You. It's a little bit slower. I listened to this, was it yesterday or maybe? All my days blend together, but I listened to it recently and I was like, wow, I really sped this one up. I don't know who just tipped me. It just popped up when I looked up. But thank you for the tip, anonymous someone. Hi Marie, nice to see you on here. So anyhow, that song, believe it or not, when I first wrote that song, it was two completely different songs. I had that melody, and I wish I could remember what the original song was, but I had it and been working on it for years and years, and I just, for some reason, I had a verse and a chorus, and I couldn't get past that. And it was called She Should Be, and I don't remember. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what, at least maybe part of it at some point so I can share it with you guys. But anyhow, so that song was rattling in my head, and I was like, I was going to write this other song, and all I had was the first line, if you don't stop looking like that, I think I'm going to have to crash head first into your smile. And I was like, I'm going to try it. So I pulled that other song completely apart, took all the lyrics and trashed them, and put this song in, and it wrote itself in like 5 minutes. And so that is one of those things where you're like, what, the timing, like there was a reason that other song wasn't able to be completed, because it wasn't meant for that. Like whatever, and the song was it was a fun song. It was a kind of a catchy, had a good hook line, but just for some reason wasn't going to resolve itself. So Do It Again came from that, and it was pretty fun to be like, whoa, like I wrote that in like 5 minutes after years and years of struggling with this other song. So it is kind of fun to see how, sometimes songs come together really, really quickly, and others you really fight for them. And I've heard like some songwriters, like big songwriters, they'll be like, well, if it comes hard, it's not good. It's not worth it. And I don't agree with that. And then I've heard little things like if you can't remember the line when you're singing it, it's a bad line, which I don't agree with that either. So I think everything has its purpose and its time. Everything, not just music, but people and places and situations and jobs and all that. So it was just, but anyway, I could rant, which sometimes I do that. So this other song is the title song of that album. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the stories. I always worry if I irritate people by talking too much, and I do know I talk a lot. But I live here by myself with 4 dogs. So when I turn this on, I'm like, ooh, someone to talk to. I get to use my grown-up voice. So anyhow, I wrote this song as a gift for some friends that were having kind of a tough time in their relationship, and one of them had just come back from Iraq, I believe, and they were gonna take off and go to the ocean and try to reconnect, and they were just struggling to kind of find their way back into real life after one of them had been gone for a year or something. And so I sat down and wrote that song kind of for them and just about them, and so I gave it to them, and I went to the studio and recorded it, just an acoustic version, and I gave it to them, and like everything, it was a total gift. Obviously I didn't give them writer's credit, I didn't give them publishing credit, I just gave them like, here's the song. Well, years and years later, I was given an opportunity to have one of my songs featured in Venice, which is a soap opera, a spinoff of Guiding Light. And they were looking for love songs, and as you know, if you know me, you know I have like 3 love songs. I mostly feature sad songs. So anyway, my friend Jen Foster actually somehow got a hold of that. Maybe it was on my website. I don't know how she got a hold of it, but she got a hold of it, and she sent it to them. They wanted that song, and I was like morally dilemma. Like, oh, I gave this, like, I said I wasn't going to do anything with the song. And like, that was kind of the gift. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, they broke up anyway. They broke up, so I'm going to use this song. What's up, Ted? So I did use the song. I had a sync license drawn up, and I had that song featured in Venice. And then they liked one of my other songs, It's You, and they featured that in season 2. So this was in season 1. And because they had given me a timeline of when the song was going to be in what episode, I had at least some heads up of like, okay, this is when it's going to be featured. I need to be ready because like they according to what they had told me was, you're going to get a ton of fans out of this. So I hurried up and finished this album. I made it the title track so that people could easily find it on the website. And it's a real mellow record. It's one of my favorites. And I have 8 albums out, and it's still, when I listen to it, I'm just like, I'm so proud of this record. So anyways, this is called A Little Bit of You. Let's go down to the ocean. Let's go down to where the water meets the skies, and let's go down to heaven. There's nowhere else I wanna be tonight. 'Cause I need a little piece of you, and I need to give a little bit of me to you too. I need the perfect sunset and waves upon the shore. Your arms wrapped around me in love a little more. There's nothing else in life I'd rather do. Waste my time on a little bit of you. Yeah. Let's go down to the boardwalk. Let's watch the lovers watch the ocean view. Let's go down to the harbor. Watch the sailors fade to the blue. 'Cause I need a little piece of you, and I need to give a little bit of me to you too. I need the perfect sunset, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Alrighty. Marie, you should send it to your girlfriend. You should. It'll totally win her over. Thank you guys for all of the hearts. Hearts with a pick. I appreciate you guys being here with me. I know it's hard. Like I'm wanting to play, you know, every night, but I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is gonna keep showing up. And I'm trying, kind of what I'm doing with, like, there's reasons that I'm playing multiple nights, and it's, you know, I'd like to find if there's a night that works better for more people. And then also, you know, I am promoting the new album, and I don't have a marketing team, so I'm kind of doing this myself. And so there's many reasons why I'm doing it, and also, of course, for the tips, which I appreciate greatly, with my girlfriend having breast cancer and having to go back and forth from Washington State, which is where she's at, and I'm in Arizona. It does, there's some need there. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing it, and I'm going to keep showing up as long as y'all are showing up, and it makes sense for both you guys and for myself. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys showing up so much. It means a lot to me. There was a time in my life when I was the only one playing shows. I would drive, you know, 10 hours and set up my gear, and I'd play, and like no applause. You know, I'd get some pity tips, I think. Nobody would look at any of the CDs or any of the merch. The bartenders were irritated with me. You know, like, can you turn down? Like, so like, there's been so many times when I, you know, played for a soda, a fountain soda, and a sandwich, and so many years ago that was, and it was, you know, to see people show up is always awesome. So thank you guys for that. Some comments that I'm missing. Oh yay, Sarah Ann is on. Yeah. This is the song off the brand new album, which will be out April 1st. It almost sounds like I should know my songs, right? I've done enough drinking for a lifetime. I've done enough loving someone that wasn't meant for me. I've had enough starting over, enough running from the demons that I can't see. I've done enough singing of all these sad songs, enough leaving someone who treats me like a fool. I've done enough broken down highways, more than enough of these lonely motel rooms. I am making changes. I'm on the verge of finding freedom, freedom in my soul, and I'm learning what love is and what it isn't. I am on my way. Yeah, I am on my way. I've done enough looking for a lifeline. I've done enough dreaming to try to feed my soul. And I've had enough of always leaving, wanting nothing more than to just keep on holding on. And I've seen enough through a busted windshield. I've been to hell and back too many times to count. Well, I'm getting rid of that old rear view, and every detour on every road now. I am making changes. that is a song that I wrote a few years ago, and I actually wasn't going to put it on the album, and I played it for a Patreon show, and I got such good feedback that I decided to go ahead and put it on the album. I thought it was a little bit, I don't know, at the time I felt like maybe it was a little too personal, but now that I look at it, I'm like, no, it really isn't. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's not identifiable. So, anyhow, I wrote that song just about codependency and how I had to walk my happy ass into a Codependence Anonymous meeting at the end of my marriage years ago, and had to like really face my own stuff that I didn't really want to face. I didn't really understand what codependency was. My therapist told me that I was codependent, and I didn't really like her for that, but I was willing to like explore. And the more that I learned about what codependency is, and just my lack of understanding put me in really bad relationships with really bad people sometimes. Not all of them, but some. That's what that song is about me figuring out what love really is, and you can't learn to love someone else until you really learn how to love yourself. So that's what it is. And there's a line in here that says, I've seen enough through a busted windshield, which is kind of a funny little memory for me because when I moved to Arizona, there's things that they don't tell you about Arizona when you move here. One, you're going to boil in the summertime. That's like common sense. Like, oh yeah, you're going to be hot. It's going to be hot. But no, like you're going to reach for a door handle and like sizzle your hand. And so, another thing they didn't tell me is how many windshields I would go through because of the amount of rocks that are on the side of the highway. And they don't have grass, they have rocks. They put in rocks. And so I was driving constantly with a broken windshield. So there you are. I threw that in there. I could talk to you for days about codependency, and I'm not going to do it. But that is it. That is my song about codependency. I had this other song I wanted to play, but where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? And, I'll play this one later. Okay. Hi. What's up? Hey, Monica's here. Lisa Rattano is in New York watching me. Isn't your brother on here too, or did he leave? Oh, Mark. I love that mouth, that loud mouth man. Love him, love him, love him. All right, what am I going to sing here? I'm going to play this song. I haven't played it in years and years, and I didn't practice it. Let's just see how... I'm in the East Valley, Valerie. You've been patiently waiting for me, and I've been running, dragging my feet. You've been wearing your heart out on your sleeve, and damn, that sure sounds good. I've been battered and broken and bruised, but none of that matters when I'm here with you. Time will heal every one of these wounds, and damn, that sure sounds good. If I'm gonna do it, I'll do it all with you. If this is forever, what do I have to lose? If I could love anybody, I would still love you. If I'm gonna do it, I'll do after not playing it for so many years. Charlie girl, what you doing? What you trying to say to me? I fed all my dogs before the show. And I'll be honest, I did have to cut their food back a little bit because I noticed that we're all a little heavy. I think she's irritated. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's like when I dig out an old song, I just pray that we've got some muscle memory and something kicks back in once I find the melody and I can see the lyrics and be like, okay, I got this. And then there's other times when I'm like, I don't have this. There's been so many songs in my, I do write a lot of songs. And so there are times when I am just, thank you, Rose and Tracy, where I am literally wondering, is it gonna come out? Thank you, Maria. Yeah, Maria. And so anyway, thank Lord above, I managed to get that one. I got it, oh. All right, let's see about this song. I don't have lyrics for this one, so I'm just gonna go from hopefully muscle memory. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. This ain't my first time on the ledge. Right behind me's where you stand. Feel your hands upon my back. You're gonna push me up again. You're gonna do it, go ahead. I'll just keep coming back again. You don't know me well enough to know that I will not give up. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. No, you ain't seen nothing. No, you ain't seen nothing. No, you ain't seen nothing like this. Think you know just where I've been. You think you know me, Frank, again. 'Cause I've been beaten worse than this. Battered and broken by your fist. Surviving is just what I do best. Oh, kick me down and burn me up. Give me more than ain't enough. Come on now, man, just make my lip. Is that all you got left to give? You ain't seen nothing like me yet. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. So you ain't seen nothing. No, you ain't seen nothing like this. So watch me fall. Watch me fall and rise again. Oh, forget and I forgive. I will do the best I can, time and time again. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. No, you ain't seen nothing. 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 No, you ain't seen nothing like this. Love, Ashley. Boom! Only I missed a chord. Rose, is your song Dance in the Rain? Is that the song you want to hear? I think you said that last night, yeah? And I might have forgot. Luigi. You're looking so good. Sweet temptation really does a body good. The forbidden fruit from the forbidden tree. Oh, and I've been thinking things that I know I shouldn't be. You, yeah, you're the one to blame for making me feel this way. I wanna dance in the rain, I wanna go insane, feel your body next to mine. Nothing between us but the rain and the night. Fan the flame that burns so high. Baby, put your hand in mine. Let's dance in the rain. Bittersweet sensations. Feel your breath upon my skin. The taste on my lips from that 3-hour kiss. And the warmth of a summer midnight breeze. I wanna dance in the rain. I wanna go insane. Feel your body next to mine. Nothing between us but the rain and the night. Fan the flame that burns so high. Baby, put your hand in mine. Let's dance in the rain. Oh, let's dance in the rain. Oh, I wanna dance in the rain. I wanna go insane. Feel your body next to mine. Nothing between us but the rain and the night. Fan the flame that burns so high. Baby, put your hand in mine. Baby, put your hand in mine. Let's dance. Baby, let's dance. Ooh, That song was very difficult to play without my lead guitar player. It's very much a lead guitar player song. And some fantastic, fantastic guitar solos. So that song I wrote when I was a child. Hard to believe that, but it is true. I was, I think it was 18, 19 years old. And it was... Charlie, hey, listen up. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. I heard you. I got it. Charlie, get in your bed. She likes to protect us. So, the song was innocent. It's funny how a song will kind of come to life. It'll grow. I guess it grows with you and it grows with seasons. And it's one of the things when I listen to other artists and I see them live, if their songs don't grow, I have a hard time with it. And I know a lot of people prefer the songs to be exactly the same every single time you hear it. I am the opposite. Like, I need to hear growth in the song. Like, if you as an artist are growing, then I would hear growth in your songs. That's my own personal thing. I understand that the majority of human beings are not like that. So I wrote that song completely innocent because one of the things I used to love to do is just be in the rain. I was a kid and I would just jump in the mud puddles and just take off in the rain. And so I wanted to write a song about it, and I turned it into a love song, which I, at the time, didn't really know much about. And so it was on my very first album, my very first record, which is right here, old school Jessi Lynn, my very first album. And it does not sound anything like the way that it sounds now. I recorded it live with my band in 2007 on a record called Capturing the Moment. That one is on there. That's a live version, which was fantastic and had come like loads, just light years away from this version. This version is very tame. And then we recorded it again because everyone loves the song and it has changed so many times that my current band and myself went in and we recorded it. It is absolutely fantastic. It's about 9 minutes long with all of the solos and all of the, it's a big song, and it's on this album, which will come out in April 1st, and you guys can pick that one up. You can download my very first album off my website. Just keep in mind, I was a kid when I wrote it. I was a kid when I recorded it. I was a kid all the way around, but it is available for the diehards out there. I saw it once at on I think eBay. They were selling there was somebody selling a copy of that record for $600. I was like, damn. I don't know that anyone would pay that much for that, but maybe someday. Here we go. She's got a one-track mind, one loose screw. Everybody loves her, but she's got everybody fooled. She's got a tattoo of her mama written across her chest. She's always got a bottle and a liquor on her breath. She's a hard-headed woman. Oh, she's a hard-headed woman. She dresses like a hot rod and she drives just like one too. Always wins at poker 'cause she's got an ace hidden in her shoe. Got a lover on her arm for every night of the week. Rule number one is don't fall for a girl you just can't keep. She's a hard-headed woman. Oh, she's a hard-headed woman. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know that she is. Don't ask any questions, don't you beg it in our way. If she's ever wrong, then it's just a big mistake. She's got quite the temper that she's not afraid to lose. Hook, line, and sinker, you're gonna fall for that girl too. She's a hard-headed woman. Oh, she's a hard-headed woman. Well, she's a hard-headed woman. Oh, she's a hard-headed woman. Yeah. Oh, back in the day when I used to play real life shows, you could always, this was always a fun song to sing because you'd see, couples, and they'd be like, this one. Oh, have you ever done a live broadcast with Olivia Travels? I have not. I don't even know what that means. I need more words. Send me a message. Olivia, like the cruise line? Is that what you mean? I don't know anything about a live broadcast with them, so you'll have to give me some more info. Because you never know. You never know. How are y'all doing? Y'all hanging in there with me? Is everything all right? Y'all doing okay? Oh, it is Olivia. Okay, I don't know. You'll have to tell me what that is, or I can do a Google search, of course. I can never do a cruise, unfortunately, because I'm massively motion sick. And anyone who says, "Oh, you don't feel it on a cruise," nah, nope. I tip over when I'm walking in the waves. I can't do it. So, I mean, unless I was like, I don't know, paid like a lot of money and had like a lot of anti-nausea pills or something, maybe I could swing it, and maybe like helicopter me in for the show and then out. I don't know. I love the idea of it. I've been on boats. Pontoon boats are the worst. I'm okay on a boat if you push me, like if it's going fast, not slow. All right, let's do a little old school. Oh, we're gonna go all the way back to record number 3. This is You Ain't Seen Nothing Like This. You heard me guys play that earlier. Let me just tune this. Tune her up, tune her up. A little low note. I didn't know that. They do a weekly live show. I need to get on that for sure. This one's for Jan. She always asks me to play this one. I never thought I'd see the day when I would love you. I never thought the time would come when you'd be off of my mind. Crossed on over now, baby. had to try to at least bleep it myself. Lisa and ... So at dinner yesterday, this was funny. So family dinner yesterday was early because I wanted to come home and play for you guys. And so I scheduled it for 5 p.m. here to play, but we usually do family dinner and it takes longer than that. So we did it early. So normally the kids, my nephews are expecting me to stay and we hang, we play ping pong. Sometimes we haven't gotten into the new pool yet because it's just now starting to be warm, but anyway, so we hang out. So the boys were like, let's go get in the pool. And I was like, no, I gotta go home. I gotta play a show. And they were like, what? And Jamie, my sister, she goes, she's kind of a big deal. She's like a rock star. And they're like, what? And I'm like, how do they not know what I do for a living? And Jamie goes, I can't let them watch your shows. You cuss too much. Like, oh, darn. Thank you, Sheila, for that tip. I appreciate that so very much. You guys are awesome. I love hanging out with you guys so much. And the tips are so appreciated, you guys. Thank you so very much. I don't know if I've missed people. I think I have missed a few people in there. And just so you know, every time that we do play a show on Facebook, I do give away something as a tip or as a tip winner. Like we put all the names in a basket. So anytime that you tip, your name is in the drawing. And I use like a namepicker.net or something. You put all the names in and it picks somebody. So we're giving away a copy of the brand new album, which is called Watch Me Rise. It is going to be out for purchase on April 1st, but anyone who does throw a tip in the tip jar gets their name in the hat to win a copy. So I know we've had some tipping in there tonight, but not a ton of them. So tonight might be your night to win if you throw a few bucks in the tip jar. So, and then if anyone drops $100, you're just gonna get it. I'm just gonna send it to you. And I have occasionally we'll get somebody who surprises me like that, and I will go right ahead and send you a copy and another person. So. Thank you guys so much for just being here. I'm going to keep playing. My voice is a little bit shot, but I'm having a good time. If you guys are having a good time, I'm going to keep going. And until I see the numbers go completely down, and then I'll call it. I don't want to be the last one at the bar, you know what I mean? So, all right. This is a song off of A Little Bit of You, which is the Tree record, the record with the tree. This is called Seattle's Rain. And I'd be curious to know if you guys listen to the song and listen to the lyrics, make comments in the in your comment area, and I'd be curious to know if you don't already know the story, what is it about? Because a lot of people love this song, but then they don't know what it's about, which means I kind of did my job because I meant to kind of hide things.
On the ocean, feels like a moonless night. It feels like a grain of sand in the hourglass of life. It feels like the bottom of a mountain. It feels like the end of the day.
Thank you, Lisa.
Like the rolling thunder without a drop of rain. Now I know like being lost in the desert. It feels just like being trapped in a dream. It feels like that sun is shining, but it's too damn hot to breathe. Now I know what happened in Memphis, the same thing that happened out in LA. I understand why that man left Seattle's rain, left Seattle's rain. Standing here in a room full of strangers, where everybody knows my name. They don't know that I'm living right here in Seattle's rain. Now I know. What happened in Memphis? Well, it's the same damn thing that happened out in LA. I understand why that man left Seattle's rain. He left Seattle's rain. Oh, and now I know. Now I know.
There you are. Lots of you know the story because you guys have been around for a while, which is good. So I wrote that song I was in Atlanta, Georgia at the time, and a friend of mine sent me a text message, and he is a oh, very cool, Valerie. Thank you for doing that. That is a huge deal when someone else reaches out to someone. When I reach out and say, hey, I'm awesome, I want to be a part of it, they don't really, they're like, yeah. But if other people say, hey, Jessi Lynn, Jessi Lynn, Jessi Lynn, goes so far, so far. So thank you for taking the time to do that. That means a lot to me. So the story with Seattle's rain is I was in Atlanta, and a text message from a friend of mine who's also an artist, and he said the text said was, I know how Elvis feels, and I was like, oh, that ain't good, like what do you mean? Like, are you okay? And so we just started some dialogue about how you can be in a room full of strangers and nobody knows you at all. And especially being in the entertainment industry and singing for people or acting like anybody who's in the field of entertainment, a lot of people think they know you, but they don't know. They know your art, they know your songs, they may know you as, your persona or whatever, but they don't always know you. And so there's a lot of addiction in the entertainment industry. A lot of artists struggle with so many things. Like you think that you have so many people around you that love you, but a lot of the times you don't. And so I sat down and wrote this song, and that's what it is about. It's about, the beauty of like, you're getting everything you want. It's like, you're a ship on the ocean, but you're like one little ship on a huge ocean, and like the sun is shining. It's awesome, but it's, it's too hot to breathe. Like there's the push pull, there's the positive, the negative. So that's what it's about. So the three places, LA at the, I picked some big people to talk about. So it was Marilyn Monroe in LA, Elvis Presley in Memphis, and then Kurt Cobain in Seattle. So those were the artists that I took and kind of featured in the song. Really just about mental illness and suicide. So it's not a great song in terms of
But it's reality. And so there you go. That's what Seattle's Rain is about. And if you want to be good and depressed listening to that song, it is on this album, which can be purchased at JessiLynn.com. And actually, I'm seeing a lot more people buy my records since I've been doing a lot of these shows, and I appreciate it so very much. Like, this is literally how I make my living. So, I have many streams of income, as most artists do, and I do have a package on my website that you can get all. You can't get the new album yet, but you can get a package of the 4 records that I have still in hard copy. You can get all of those for $25. So if you want to do that, I would love it. JessiLynn.com. There's also a package on there with all the CDs, a t-shirt, and a hat for $60 if you want to go that route. And I do sell quite a few of those. I have only about 8 hats left. So there you are. There's some promo. Lord knows I hate doing it, but I got to do it because I got 4 dogs. And I got 4 dogs. I got 4 dogs in the back of this van. I got a one-way out of here plan. Maybe I should sing that one next. But anyhow, I appreciate that when people actually buy my music, it's a really big deal. It's a really big deal because I hate to say that I would like to think that as a human being, I have evolved enough and understand that my value doesn't come from record sales, and it doesn't come from tips, and it doesn't come from audience, like numbers, but it's hard to not think that, you know? And so when people buy my albums, it is literally like, it's like someone says, Jessi, you're on the right track. Jessi, you're doing a good job. Jessi, I like your stuff enough to buy it. And so it's a big deal. It's also hard with the streaming sites where people are not buying albums anymore. So I will step off this box right now. Get off this soapbox right now, y'all. I do appreciate the tips. I know there's a lot of people that tip me because they already own every single thing that I have. In fact, if you're somebody who over and over and over again wins the tip challenge, which thankfully I haven't had a lot of redos, but I've had a few. And if you're the winner and you already have this, then I'll get you something different. I'll find a way. I've made t-shirts for people. I've like, whatever you want. What you want? Want a puppy? I'll send you a puppy. All right. Where is that song? Da, 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 da. Y'all hanging in there? Y'all hanging in there? Yeah. I got 4 dogs in the back of this van. I got a one-way out of here plan. I got 3 days ahead of me, and here I go. I got a roadside motel pulling over, and it feels like world on my shoulder, and it ain't right that I'm just getting older, but listening to the rain in Georgia, signed on that, but still love that song. Mama is watching Lifetime? What is wrong with that girl? Just not important enough. Well, tell her I said hello. One day I'll be able to tip and win, but you subscribe to Patreon, you win all the time. My goal for tonight, actually, Jan, is after I'm done here, is to set up all the recording gear so I can go ahead and start the acoustic album, which I'm stoked about. And I think that one that I just played, The Better I Am, is going to be the first song that I go ahead and get recorded and release it in Patreon, of course. So all of my Patreon people, like, they're so supportive, and they just show up and they show up and they show up and they show up for me all the time, just with like encouragement. And I mean, I'm so blessed. Like, it's not just Patreon, fans or people. It's like, it's everybody. I'm shocked that I've been able to be a dreamer as many years as I've been able to be a dreamer. So I made the decision when I was 12 years old to be a singer and a songwriter, and I have never looked back. There's been a couple times where I've stepped off course, and it was made very clear that it wasn't meant for me to be off course. This is my course. So everything I do is for putting this and for this connection. And so anyways, Jan, that is my plan. Sometimes I do have ADD, and I take a little left or right, hokey pokey, turn myself around. But anyhow, so that is the plan. The new album being out in April 1st is the big record, but my goal is to put an acoustic album out before the end of the summer. So, and of course, Patreon will get those songs as they are released, as they're recorded and released. My voice is just slowing down, but I am gonna keep on going, keep on going. What's up, Jolene? Somebody said, I think it was probably Lisa who said, Lisa Parker, come back to Georgia. And I actually I was talking with somebody about doing a kind of a house concert, but it would work like a house concert, but it would be open to the public outdoors. And we were working on that. We were talking about it. And then, of course, my girlfriend was diagnosed with breast cancer. And so everything has kind of stopped. We were going to do that in May. But maybe we'll be able to do that in the fall. That would be great. Because I really do want to get back out there and play. Even I won't be able to tour the way that I once did, and I'd be totally cool coming to Albuquerque. Somebody else said that. Of course, it's been many years since I played Albuquerque, but I would love to come back at some point. And by the way, house concerts are the way to go, especially right now. You can invite however many people you feel comfortable in your home, and hire artists. There's a lot of us that are willing to do that, as long as it makes it work financially for us. So Tracy, my girlfriend Tiffany, she's doing well. She's doing as well as she could be, considering all the side effects are really kind of kicking in pretty hardcore this last couple days. So she has been in bed yesterday and today. So I wish I could be there with her all the time. Unfortunately, I just it's a hard situation with us living so far apart, and 6 dogs in her little house would be too much. Don't forget you need to come to. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't know you back when I used to go through there all the time. Oh, September, we should do it. KK, come on, girl. Thank you guys for asking about Tiffany. I appreciate that very much. I know it's a hard time, and it's hard to know what to talk about and how, it's tough. I live on the south side of the city, underneath a big, bright, beautiful sky. I climbed the mountain just for the scenery, right after my freedom ride. And I don't think about you anymore, but when I do, I cannot help but cry. This ain't the story that I wanted for you and me and the rest of our lives. 2,000 miles away, far enough away from me to make my heart let you go. 300 days or so since I walked away from you, knowing there was no other way. Yeah, I drove myself down the highway, 2,000 miles, 300 days. So tell me, why you still here with me? Why you still here with me? Baby, why you still here with me? I thought I'd let you go. I thought I'd let you go. I've done my best to forget you. I tossed out every mile and wasted memory. But I guess that's a lot to ask a heart like mine to do. Someone who is so ingrained in me. Now I don't love you anymore, but when I do, I cannot help but cry. This ain't the story that I wanted, no. You and me and the rest of our lives. 2,000 miles away, far enough away from me to make my heart let you go. 300 days or so since I walked away from you, knowing there was no other way. Yeah, I drove myself down the highway, 2,000 miles in 300 days. So tell me, why you still here with me? Why you still here with me? Baby, why you still here with me? I thought I'd let you go. I thought I'd let you go. You're in my head, you're in my heart, you're everywhere but in my arms. Said you give me the whole world and never stop. But you're over me, you're over us, you're over all that ever was. All you ever gave me was a broken heart. 2,000 miles away, far enough away from me to make my heart let you go. 300 days or so since you walked away from me, knowing there was no other way. Yeah, I drove myself down the highway, 2,000 miles, 300 days. So tell me, why you still here with me? Why you still here with me? Why you still here with me? I thought I'd let you. Why you still here with me? Why you still here with me? I thought I'd let you go. Ooh, yeah, yeah. So that song is called Why Are You Still Here With Me? Why are you still here? Why are you still here? And that is on the new album as well. It is on this one. I almost cut that song. It was completed, but I felt like there was something missing. And so the record was done.
and I had the final songs all ready to send to the master guy, and I talked to Dane, my guitar player, and I said, dude, there's something wrong with the song. Can I send it to you? And you just add some more guitar parts or something to fill in these parts that it's just bothering me. And he did. And with our bass player, Dan, the two of them were able to add some parts and make it look better, better to the ears. And I'm glad I didn't cut it. I'm glad it made it on the album. It's song number 3 on here. So there you are. I am still here singing, Lisa. There's not much voice left. However, I think I'm gonna play one more song. I sure am. And thank you guys all for your well wishes for Tiffany. We both appreciate that. She actually listens to these later when she can't sleep or whatever. So I don't think she's on here tonight, but she'll probably listen to this later and she'll see all your comments. So thank you guys for commenting and for caring and all of that good stuff. We appreciate that. We need all the people in our corner as possible, all the prayers and good vibes and mojo and all that stuff. So thank you for all of that. I'm going to play this one last song, get on out of here. Set up all my recording gear so I can get started on some of that stuff probably tomorrow. Whoa, I almost choked on my own tongue. That is embarrassing. Again, thank you guys so much. Missy won the tip challenge for yesterday, so her CD of the new album is going to be out in the mail. And anybody who tips tonight, of course, is going to be in that, and I will go ahead and I do 24 hours so that anybody who watches the replay and wants to tip will still also be in the tip challenge. So we'll do that tomorrow night. I will be back here tomorrow night. Wow, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that very, very much. That is very generous, and thank you for that. So I'll be back here tomorrow night if you want to join me again and see if there's anything left here. And we're just gonna go on. Go on. This song is also on the new album. I love a heartbreak song. I love a attitude. You'll know if you know my songs, you know that I love that. I love writing songs like that. If you don't know me, you're going to learn that. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that very, very much. Get out of bed to start my day. Day one of a new heartache. Do my best to get through the pain. With a whiskey shot to this coffee vein. Take your picture down off my
when nothing ever good came out. Well, I took your name and then I took your shit. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I appreciate each and every one of you sticking with it, sticking with me, hanging with me, tipping me, buying my records, sharing like such a huge amount of help. I have met so many people recently on here from other people sharing it. And so if you could just do me a solid and hit the share button and share me with your friends, that would be so amazing to me. And hopefully your friends might think you're a little cooler. I don't know, maybe not. They might be like, who's this girl? She doesn't stop singing. She doesn't stop singing. So thank you very much for hanging with me. Please hit the share button. Thank you for all the tips, and I will announce and be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central, and I'm gonna sing a little bit more for you. Thank you guys so much. Bye guys.